It's hard to pick a favourite video game because I've got lots of games that I'd put up there in my top 5. But I might have to go for Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on the GameCube. Nintendo 64.
What's that about then?
The Legend of Zelda series, it's sort of like an action, kind of like an action RPG. So in this one, it was the first 3D Zelda. So before then, it was like a 2D top-down Zelda. And this was the first one that had a whole 3D world. And you guys are probably used to 3D video games, but this was like the first 3D world you could run around in.
What's your favourite genre of video games?
That's a good question. Maybe the role-playing games. So things like Zelda. What else would we have in there? Final Fantasy series. Things like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I don't like. I'm not bothered about sports games.
Yeah.
Not sports games. I don't like racing games. And I'm rubbish at beat-em-ups. So I never play beat-em-ups because I'm good at them.
What about shoot-em-ups?
Like the ones where you fly up the screen shooting stuff. Not so much those. No.
What Call of Duty?
Oh, those first-person shooters.
First-person shooters.
Yeah. I don't like the Call of Duty series that much. I don't like the
Battlefield?
real world. No. I like the stuff like Half-Life, like the science fiction type
Yeah.
stuff. So Half-Life. What's the other one I like? Name some more first-person shooters. Well, yeah, Half-Life's great.
What about strategy? Do you like strategy?
No, not too much into strategy. I do like a little bit of strategy games, but they sort of take a long time to play, and I haven't really got the time to get into them as much.
What about math games?
Maths games. There's not that many good maths games actually. So the market thing for good maths.
What about thinking games?
Puzzle games, like puzzle games. Yeah, I like some puzzle games. I like. I've never played too much Professor Layton. I was playing a good one called Art of Balance, where you get objects and you have to balance them on top of each other and see if they stack up. That's quite good.
Do you play GTA?
A little bit. I love GTA Vice City. Love
Okay.
Vice City, but I didn't get into San Andreas at all, and I haven't bothered with 4. Is it 5? And that's what came out. I haven't even played 5.
Yeah.
A lot over East I was playing Metal Gear Solid. I love Metal Gear Solid.
Do you play Minecraft?
I've never played Minecraft. It's not Minecraft. I'm not sure even if it's a game or.
It is a game.
It is a game.
Because what do you do? It's just like a Lego set.
Yeah, it's
isn't
like
it?
it's a bit like Lego.
It's a game.
better.
It's a game that lets imagination flourish. Is what its definition is.
Yeah.
I've never got into it. I've seen like people playing it and stuff. They can do it. It's good. But. So my game collection at the minute, I'll tell you, I've got loads of games because I've got so little time to play them. I've got games going back like 5 or 6 years that I haven't had a chance to play. So I've got a massive back catalogue.
What's your favourite console?
That's another good question. Favourite console of all time? I would have to go for, I think. I'll tell you what, I'll go for the Nintendo DSi, the handheld DS, because that was such an amazing console. But I do love. I'm a Nintendo fan, so it's Nintendo 64.
Which if you had like £1,000,
Right.
which would you buy the PS4 or Xbox One?
What's that
If
relevant?
I had the money, what I'd do is buy a decent gaming PC next. Okay? Because the PS4 and the Xbox One are basically high-end PC things, aren't they? They're sort of off-the-shelf PC. But if I was going to decide between PlayStation and Xbox, I've never been into an Xbox Microsoft, so I'd go for PlayStation.
Yeah.
If I had to.
That's you go, but you prefer a gaming PC.
If the next sort of bit of cash I've got, I'm going to build a gaming PC. And then, because all the PlayStation games, well, most of the PlayStation games, most of the Xbox games will be out on a PC.
Yeah.
So I don't see that you have to have an exclusive console, really.
Yeah.
But at the minute, I've got that many PlayStation 3 games left to play that I'm in no hurry to buy a PlayStation 4 or anything.
Because you could always, if you do get a gaming PC, get like Xbox any day or something.
Exactly.
Play
Yeah.
on the PC.
Yeah. And then, like 5 years' time, you can just upgrade the graphics card
Yeah.
and just keep going like that.
Well, I think we've covered it. Yeah.
Thanks, Brad.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you very much.